Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is Sunderland, it is Bright Lights, it is episode 121 of Bright Lights, and we're here with you today with what should be the last episode of Bright Lights in terms of playing. It is the Champions League final. I do say should because I did say last season that even if we made the final again this season, that would mark the end of it, of Bright Lights as well, to really put the pressure on this game. I'm going to say should just in case, like, if we were to lose this game in an excruciating way, like penalties or late like last season, I'll probably want to go around again to try win it again. However, let's not think so negative so close to this Champions League final. Let's go and familiarise ourselves of how we got there. If we go to our filters, and obviously let's filter out everything but the Champions League. There we are. As you can see, against PSV, we did 1-5-4 in a crazy game. We didn't beat Lokomotiv 9-0. This is a Real Madrid side, by the way, that finished second, got knocked out in the first round, lost 2-1, and then 4-6 in two crazy games. Daniel making a massive mistake. Real Madrid went on to draw the next two games and then get knocked out. We then beat PSV 5-0 and Lokomotiv 6-0, and that was the first game we really played 4-4-2. We then, with the 4-4-2, beat PSG 4-2 in a crazy one, then drew to PSG, playing 4-2-3-1, just shutting up shop, really just taking possession football. We then played Porto in one of the craziest ties we've ever played in our lives. There we won 3-2 at home, and then away from home lost 3-2, but won on penalties. Where there we go. And then in the end, Liverpool. It was a crazy game. We were 2-1 down in the 91st. We scored 3 goals from the 91st to the 98th minute of 96 minutes at a time, may I've add. And we did make the final on the back of that when we did beat them 1-0 in the. We did make the final in the Champions League here against Dortmund. Dortmund, however, have won the Bundesliga for the second year in a row. They've got a great squad, and their defensive record is better than ours. They've obviously just won it, like I've said, and they've got some players here that are really good. If you look at their schedule and look at how they've come through the Champions League, they've won 3-0 here, a lot of wins in some decent form. They lost the last game of the season against Wolfsburg, but I think they were rotating players. As you can see here in the Champions Cup final, there is us. I don't know why it's done like that. Should be done by date. There we are. They lost the second leg to Valencia, but beat Valencia, go through on away goals. They beat Atletico Madrid, pumped Atletico Madrid, spanked Real Madrid out of the Champions League as well. So this is a side that's really good. If you look at their squad, there's some names that ring a bell. Diego was the player we went for and somehow didn't get a work permit, even though he's played for Brazil now. And he was coming from Napoli, playing in the top division of Italy. We made a big song and dance about it. And we didn't get him. We would have had him over Matteo, but obviously Matteo was really good at what they do, but this guy's obviously quality as well. Lewis Erbry has moved. This is a player that you might remember was at Hertha that we played in last season's Champions League. He's moved there, and he's looking good, the young Colombian. They got Mohamed, who they think is their best player. I think he's not bad. He's very good as a physical centre-back. Oscar Pave on there. I think Miguel is in our shortlist and is not a bad central midfielder or attacking midfielder, sorry to say. We obviously got Stefan Klaassen, who plays up front for him. He is a Wonder. Was a former Wonder kid, the German international, 24 years of age. Obviously looks good. Look, it's going to be quite a hard tie. I'm pretty happy that this guy's injured because he actually isn't too bad. He's good at picking a pass. Would be a good bench player as well. But look, we want this Champions League tie big time. In terms of the team, we've got a little bit of team news here for this Champions League final. Nakamura's done his best to get up for it, but my thinking behind it is that if Nakamura can play 60 minutes like it was advised in the fitness test, then bring him off in the second half. If it goes to extra time, he's going to make extra time, be available for a penalty shootout if needs be. Look, for the first amount of history, I would love for us to go out there and do it easy. I don't know nothing about this Dortmund side to know if I'm playing 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2. They've conceded 4 chances per 90 playing against a 4-2-3-1. That was a weak point. If you're conceding 4 chances per 90... that is unbelievably good defensively. So I'm going to go play 4-4-2, see if we can hit him over the top, hit him on the break, counter-press him really well in our counter-pressing system, and hopefully we can do a job. Because we're allowed 12 on the bench, I've put 11 on the bench. Look, it has to be this. We're now going to get into this Champions League anthem. Off we go. It's going to be Matteo in goals, Moreno, Kim Jen and Ives, Miranda at left back. Bob's going to get a start, 18 years old in a Champions League final. Bob, the 52 million rated wonder kid, is going out there. He's got Dosek and Peter, who've been the colossus in the middle of the park. Haller, who's been sensational second half of the year, but then it's the big boys. It's Nicolas Adrien, who looks sensational. Don't know how he's declining, but he looks sensational. And then his partner in crime for France, his partner in crime here, Mr. Kylian Mbappe, the best player in the world. He's a legendary attacking midfielder, apparently, even though he should be a legendary striker in the game. He is sensational. Let's see what happens. Score predictions in the chat. Let's get into it, eh? It's a Champions League final. We want this one so bad. Can it happen? Will it happen? Or are we going to be left sad? Let's get into it. They've gone 4-2-3-1 like the scout report says. This is the moment to shine, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to tell the boys that's a special day for supporters. Go and make them happy. They haven't responded to it, but we can also tell them that I have faith in them. And let's go out there and let's do it. Let's set the opposition instructions. Score predictions in the chat. Let's get a few of them. Young Jay says a 2-1 win in the final. Rab says we're going to draw 1-1 and then extra time. Armin plays like we're going to keep a clean sheet and win 2-0. Look, lads, I would love to take any one of those results apart from the 1-1 because my heart couldn't take it. But I just want to win this game. I don't care how we win it. Let's win it. Let's not get blown out the water as well by a very, very, very strong Dortmund side. And let's get into it. And let's walk out to the best song in the world. There the boys stand at the Bernabeu. It is Sunderland. It is Dortmund. They are in the red. We are in the yellow. But let's go to the webcam. It's about time we actually fucking won this thing. Let's go do it. And if it doesn't happen today, the waterworks might come. I'm just going to give these guys a heads up. Oh, that Champions League anthem, eh? Let it fill ya. Let's just sink it in for a second. We're actually here again in the Champions League final. Let's do it. Score predictions have been done. Sorry for the suspense. I just want to listen to it. It is time to freaking do this. And let's do it now. Let's go. Want a good start, boys. That's all we want is a good start. Dortmund there. Highlight fades away. And we've no early goals here at the moment, but there could be an early chance here for Dortmund. Backstick, Kim Jan heads away, but only as far as Ubride. Probably not known for his crossing, is the centre-back, but into Ita. Ita now with the ball into Juan Gabriel. Juan Gabriel from distance has hit the post. We nearly went 1-0 down in the Champions League final 5 minutes in. We always start nervous in a Champions League final as well, but let's let them play. Let's see what happens. If they stay at 45% possession, I think the 4-4-2 will work eventually. Look, at the moment, though, we haven't really created a chance. I'm going to tell us to get creative. Everyone seems inspired by that. And all of a sudden, chances start flowing. 25 minutes played. Not the best ever Champions League final. It has to be said. But off we go. 30 minutes played. Still not really a highlight here. Kim Jan there as well. Not much going on in this Champions League final at all. Unlike the Liverpool game where the highlights were flying thick and fast. This game has flown away. And 45 minutes played. It is 0-0. What a boring Champions League final to begin with, hey? I wouldn't care if we scored 1-0 or won it like this. I don't care. Anyway, team talk there. I actually think we've done all right. Come on, lads. Show me what we can... that's the pre-game team talks. What's going on there? I wanted to get aggressive with them. The game's kind of glitched out, hasn't it? Anyhow, it doesn't matter. It's still a good team talk anyway. I'm not going to make a change just yet, but the 4-2-3-1 might come out about 65th minute in. But the 4-4-2 is working as well. Anyway, Haller there with the ball. Whips it in, blocked. Falls to Moreno, who's on the booking, and off we go. That's not what we want is a red card here. It's another early chance for Dortmund. A throw in there. It's headed down. Knocked down to Ita. Ita with a chance from the top of the box. Ita over the bar. And look, the two highlights that we've really seen have been from Dortmund. In saying that, though, we've had 6 shots, 4 on target. Not seen a highlight. Mbappe and Adrien have not really got into this game at all. But can there be a moment here? No one's really having it. Ives has picked up a knock and off he comes. And on comes. It has to be Daniel. I don't want it to be Daniel. He's world class. We love Daniel. But he's prone to a mistake. Anyway, 63 minutes in and it's our first highlight maybe. It's into Dosek. Dosek now into Miranda. Miranda now looking long. Over the top for Mbappe. Doesn't find him. It's headed down. It is Pineda. Pineda's ball there into Nagel. Nagel now with it. Nagel into Pineda. Pineda again into Nagel. And off we go again here. Are we pressing in here? Can we win it off Nagel? Haller nearly did. Ubride now. Can we force him back? We do. Can we win this second ball? Come on, boys. Force him long. Press up. He goes to Mohamed. Good press here from Adrien. There we are. Bob press as well too. Force him long. We do force him long. Can we win this ball in the air here, Daniel? He does. Dosek now. Heads on. Adrien can take it under his touch. There goes Adrien. Miranda. Numbers in the box. Backstick. Mbappe! 1-0 in the Champions League final. It is Sunderland 1. It is Dortmund 0. And it's that man again. It's Mbappe, the best player in the world. A player I said when I signed him for 129 mil, this is a signing to win the Champions League. And he's gone in the final and he's buried it. And it is 1-0 Sunderland. There we go. What a goal. What a ball from Miranda. Mbappe's onside. Ubrai keeping them all on. Marquez couldn't do it. We're 1-0 up and the 4-4-2 has worked. Anyway, Maffeo there in the Childo there in the Dorna now. Dortmund have to come out here and play. One Gabriel in the Pendita again. It's a good ball over, but Miranda heads away. Dosek should have took it under touch, but doesn't. Alright, can we counter press in here? Come on, boys. No space. Ball in the Pendina. There's actually space. Second line here, right here, and they found it too. The lines come back together and Adrien into Mbappe. We know how quick he is. What a touch from Mbappe. Mbappe's running through. Mbappe's 1-on-1. How has he missed? Oh, Marquez, what a save. You would have put your house on Mbappe scoring that one. We press up. Can we win it here? It's not. It's Fernandez. Highlight still going. Down the other end goes Fernandez into Jimenez. Jimenez now with it back into Fernandez as they're linking up here. Fernandez again. Over to Nangel. Don't let that cross come in. Haller, good job. And off we go. We've already made a couple of changes, really, and I don't want to really make another one. Miranda's having a shocker, though, out there. Miranda's having a big shocker. He's got a second yellow card ripped all over him. Anyway, Pendinda there. Good press from the boys. Not letting him play out. But in the end, Marquez, what a kick. That 16 passing. Breaks that line. And Nagel running with it. Still with Nagel in the Jimenez. Jimenez there with a chance. Mateo, great save. There we go. Still 1-0. Mateo with a great save. In the right position. Strong hands. Top of the box, though. Only as far as one Gabriel. Looks to hit. Wide. There we are. I am going to make a change. I'm worried about that man Moreno. I am going to get Will Burtis out there. But that means, boys, that we're not going to make a change until the end of this game. I really have to keep a change in the back locker for an extra time goal or something like that. You know, if they score late. I'm going to have to shut up shop at some point. 83 minutes, 84 minutes, 85 minutes. Time is ticking away here in this Champions League final. 87, 88, 89. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. If we commit to taking off a striker and we go to 5 at the back, we are committing to, if we concede late, playing 5 at the back. It has to be done. Adrian's off. He's also one of our penalty takers too. Van Dijk comes in. Mbappe goes up there. We have to do it. I would kick myself if we didn't win it from here and we did this. Much shorter, slow down the tempo, waste as much time, be more expressive, we don't want that on, be more disciplined. Obviously, we're going to hold shape, regroup, slow down the pace, distribute to centre-backs, hold shape, regroup. We're obviously going to drop right off. We have to do it. We have to do it. Prevent short distribution. I don't mind us pressing more. We can still mark tighter, give him no space. But let's go, boys. Confirm that. This is where the good old concentrate would work, but that overwhelms people. 6 minutes at a time. Calm down, boys. Calm down. You're 5 minutes away from being heroes. It's a freaking highlight for Dortmund. Nagel in it to Matra. Matra now into Nagel. Nagel now into Pavon, into Pendena. Pendena to Dromna. Dromna from distance wide. And that's why we went 5 at the back. 2 banks of 5 and 4. They've gone free up front. There's not much time here. They need it now. It's a corner. It would either be oh so late or it's going to be that ball in headed away from Daniel Pavon. It's full time. We've done it. We've done it. We've won the Champions League. We've actually done it. We've actually done it. Get the Champions League on. Get that song on. Get to the pitch. We've done it. It's over. And in the year 2029 or the year 2030, whatever year it is, we've done it. It has not been the most convincing of Champions League finals, to say the least. It was quite a boring one, but who flipping cares? We've had so many crazy ties to get here. Our Armin plays there with the bits. Yes, mate, get around him. We've actually done it! Oh, get the tie off. Get the tie off. Get it around the head. You know what that means, boys. Get the buttons undone. It's over. It's over. It is over. We're there. We actually got there. Sorry, I'm tearing up. Congratulations. This is what we've dreamt of. This is what we've worked for so long. Mbappe in the end proved the difference. Not the most special Champions League final, but who gives a crap? We have won the Champions League. There we go. Bob picks up a knock. Who doesn't care? We do the quad, apparently, if you count the Community Shield. Ives picks up a knock. Let's get into this press conference. There's a song that needs to go on, ladies and gentlemen. There is definitely a song that needs to go on. And that song is not that song is not Champione. It is this. Get it on. Get it on for all its glory. Oh my days. I'm absolutely chuffed a bit. So we've been selling this one for a while yet. After this last year, there's no one that really wanted it. We did. Last season we were in touching distance. We lost that final, heartbreaking 118th minute. But now we've done it. Mbappe, what a ball from Miranda. You got to remember Miranda kept us in the Champions League final last season as well. Oh, we've done it. This goes down as my best achievement on Football Manager, hands down. I know I won a Champions League final with HK, but we have sweated so hard in this Sunderland save. I have to hold my hands up and admit he was just too good today. He had a great game at the back, didn't he? We get 17 mil. Congrats for finally doing it. Thank you. The Sunderland, the bosses, the board are happy. Under 20s apparently. Who cares? We get 11 mil. We get 14 mil. We get squad bonus. We review it. Apparently Dundalk was the best, thing. We win the Champions League finally. Finally, we avenge last season. Finally, we can tick it off. And in the year 2029. Sunderland, we win the Champions League. We are the champions of the world, ladies and gentlemen. We are the champions. Oh, we are the champions. It feels good. Look at this squad. Let's just go through this squad. This is a squad that has a Mike got in right. He didn't feature in the final, but has featured many, many times. So he put 550 freaking pounds. He's sensational. There's a squad that has a Nicholas Adrian who didn't have the best of finals, but is one of the reasons why we are here. Don't let those downward arrows fool you. Look how good the guy has been. He has been sensational. 145 goals in 267 games, can I just say. And, he scored 35 goals this season in 40 appearances. You got Bob, who's 18. You got Mbappe. How the frick is Mbappe here? We do not know. But you got Mbappe, who has scored 27 and 41 this season. We have got what? We've got a Matteo here. That's great. You've got a Kim Jan who's come out come out of anywhere to be our leading player. You have got a Ives as well, who is sensational. Who else we got? You got Haller, who's been club captain for many years and can finally say he's lifted the Champions League. You've got Nakamura, who didn't feature in the final because he didn't need to, but a guy that I have loved dearly, has scored many good goals in this Champions League run, many great goals. A Rodgers who didn't have to come off the bench, who's going to be world class. I'm interested to see when we do our 5-year and 10-year sims ahead to see how Sunderland go, how far this guy goes and where he goes in world football, because I think he could be better than Adrian as well, which is scary. We got Joe Smith, who obviously played his part as well throughout the save. He's been cut from England a few times now. Matteo's been great. Just what a squad. What a squad. This is the best squad I've ever built in Football Manager. This is the best squad I've ever had at my disposal. This is the best team I've ever, seen. It's just the best. We've won the Champions League. For everybody on YouTube, that's the end of episode 121. It is the end of our playing days at Sunderland as well. We will be back on the stream with Non-League to Legend in the future as well. So link in the description below. Come follow that. Non-League to Legend is obviously up to 26, 27 episodes right now at the moment. We're in level 9, and obviously the goals that go from level 10 all the way to the Premier League. So that's going to be a monumentous slog, and that's going to be great fun to watch. But from everybody here at Bright Lights, from Sunderland, from, the boys like Adrian and Godin, from everybody in the chat like Armin Plays, Jackson for the win, AJ Walker is going to watch this one back because he couldn't be here tonight, Camo as well, from all those boys, we thank you for the support on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching it. Without you, we don't make the content that is today. As always, links in the description below. Come follow us on Twitter. As always, if you like the video, which you should like this, we just won the freaking Champions League, give it a like. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot more content where this came from, but from Damien, from Sunderland, from Bright Lights. That is the end. It's not going to be the end of every episode of Sunderland, but we will have a few more Bright Lights episodes, but that is the end of our playing days. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time for another YouTube episode, which will be Non-League to Legend, I would imagine. We fucking finally did it. Oh my days. I'll catch you next time.